So I'm gonna do a video on the chicken water I came up with for our little chicken run. It's me, my wife, two girls. I knew it would be me in the wintertime when it's super cold out, breaking ice or getting the chickens water. So I didn't want to have to do that. So I wanted to come up with a way that I could use the ground temperature to help keep the water at a temperature above freezing, so I would never have to deal with frozen water or giving them water every day or making sure a heater's going or running a heater. I didn't want to have to run a 1500 watt heater for one to keep a chicken water thawed. So this is what I have. I have a 55 gallon barrel buried upright. I think the top of the barrel is about 3 feet deep. I'll pull that cap off here in a minute, but I think the top of the barrel is about 3 feet deep. I have 6-inch PVC pipe running. I cut a hole in the top of the barrel, siliconed the PVC pipe to the top of the barrel so the soil couldn't get down in there. I don't remember if I used a fitting, came up with a fitting to get it to attach to the top of the pipe or not, but essentially I have that going to the top of the barrel. I have a water supply that pumps into this little trough and then overflows through that bottom hole back into the barrel. I have my power supply running from that switch there, top switch, so I can turn the pump on and off. In the summertime we don't use this setup because obviously we don't need to run a pump in the summer. In the summertime I have this other barrel that just gravity feeds into a water dish that's got a float built into it. So I can show you that one too later in another video. So let's see if this cap comes off easy. Oh yeah. So said, all I have is 55 gallon barrel, PVC pipe, dump it into the barrel, and then I bought a pond pump. It's probably, gosh, it couldn't be more than 35 to 50 watts that had enough lift to essentially pump the 4 foot of the barrel, 4 foot of the PVC pipe. So I don't know, it probably had 10 feet of lift, 15 feet of lift. Pumps in, dumps back in, pump sucks off the bottom of the barrel. And then for my power, I ran it out and did some watertight connections inside this electrical box. It's 55 gallons, so we probably have to fill it maybe once every 3-4 weeks. Pretty minimal, pretty easy. A lot of work to put in. I don't know about a lot of work. It was some work to put in. I had to have a skid steer with a auger. Augered the hole, a 12-inch. I have a 12-inch bit for my auger. I think I rented an extension bit, so I just kept digging the hole out with that 12-inch bit until I got it big enough to get the barrel to the level I wanted, and then dropped her in. Put my fittings through the PVC at the elevation I needed to get the pump and essentially pump and dump back in correct. If I had to do it again, I would probably have the dump be in the water, essentially. In the wintertime when it's really cold, the does get an icicle that builds up on the stream that's coming out, but it is also nice to have the stream coming out so I can see it from the house with the binoculars to make sure that they have water and it's still flowing. So I looked up the pump I'm using. It's a 325 GPH pump, gallons per hour. It uses 17 watts. It's got 6.5 feet of lift and a 12-foot cord. Like I said, the barrel's about 3 feet. I have about 3 feet of PVC pipe. I went and measured. Actually, it's 6.5 feet from the bottom of the barrel to the discharge of the pump. So my lift's just right, cord's plenty long, pump sits at the bottom of the barrel. 17 watts, that's about $1.20 a month to run versus a 300 watt heater, which is probably what you would need to keep a decent amount of water thawed out for your chickens. So that'd be about $22 a month, so I'm saving us around $20 a month running this pump setup using the warm dirt, thermal mass in the ground to keep the water from freezing, and it also makes it so we don't have to fill the water more than once every couple weeks. I like to top it off just to keep it plenty full. So yeah, if you're looking for a good option for a winter water supply for your chickens, this is the ticket.